Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Round Table Talk, and this is your boy C Money, your host C Money, I should say, and we're talking today about Donald Sterling, the owner of the NBA basketball team, the Clippers, and his races. And before we went to break, I feel like I was saying before we went to a break, go to another team, go somewhere where you feel that you need to go. What I'm saying, where you're not really hurting any race or any minority because you said you don't like black people come to the games, and then now did that. No one really knows, at least unless they've showed it on TV. Because I haven't been watching the news, like the news. I've been looking, I've been internet and stuff like that. What exactly has been said on the tape. But if you know what exactly been said on the tape, let me know and stuff like that. But it's just the simple fact is now you got controversy where you're owner of a predominantly all black, predominantly majority black, not all black, but predominantly you're owner of a predominantly black team, and now you're gonna make your revenues go down. You're gonna make stuff go down, and then you think that, and then they say he knew he was being videotaped, so that means you wanted something to happen. You wanted it to happen. You knew. Everybody knows this for a fact. Anytime you're being recorded, videotaped, recorded with tapes and stuff like. Anytime you're being recorded, most likely 8, 9 times out of 10 it is going to come out. You know what I'm saying? Look at all of these people that do sex tapes and videotapes and private tapes. Eventually, it's going to come out because somebody is going to want money, and that's what they said. The guy who leaked out the tape, or the person, I'm not saying guy, but the person, whoever did it that leaked out the tape, wanted to do it for money, and you knew that was going to happen, and you knew that whatever you do in the public eye will come out to surface. And now you've been fined $2.5 million. You're being banned from the NBA, and now they're trying to get it where they want you to sell the team. Donald Sterling needs to sell the team because he don't need to be on a team when he's racist. Everybody knows you're racist, and as long as you're owner of the Clippers, nobody's gonna go to the games. Everybody's gonna stop doing what they're doing. Everybody, they're gonna protest. Everybody's gonna be out there protesting. That to Donald Sterling. You now know that yourself is in danger because you know that people out there are going to be looking down at you because they feel you are a bad influence. You know, and for me, I feel what I'm saying. The punishment that he's getting is fair. It is damn good fair. You're not allowed to come to any of the NBA functions, regardless if it's a game, a meeting, a promotion, whatever that has to do with the NBA. You are not allowed to do it. You're getting fined $2.5 million. Hell, you're an owner of an NBA team. I know you got $2.5 million. Because you probably invested in a whole bunch of stuff. So you got $2.5 million, and it's going to a worthy cause. It's going to organizations and charities that help promote the end of racism. NAACP may be involved. It's going to charities and organizations that promotes racism. You know what I'm saying? That helps not promote racism. And it's like the fair. It's real fair because I was talking to I was in I was talking on Facebook, and I was asking people on Facebook, how do everybody reacts? How is everybody reaction to the Donald Sterling and being racist? One person told me he need to suck all the, excuse my language, he need to suck all the black, penises out there, and he need to suck all, he need to, let me just put it, that one person said he need to suck all the black dicks out there that, that he did to get what he deserved and stuff like that. And I was like wow. And the way that the comments that people was telling me, and I'm like, wow, this is really like, a lot of people are really taking heed to this. A lot of people, because now it's because once you get into a bit of a situation in the media, Facebook and Twitter is the worst place that you can be trashed, because once you are trashed on Facebook and Twitter, it is there for life. Regardless if 5 or 6 years from now, people are gonna look back on Facebook and they can see like they can see stuff about you, and then some people are gonna create a page, Donald Sterling, because I'm quite sure right now there's a page that says Donald Sterling needs to sell the team, or Donald Sterling needs, what I'm saying. There's a Donald Sterling hatred page on Facebook right now. I'm quite sure. Go look it up. I'm quite sure there's one because somebody created it because they feel that it is wrong. And I agree. Donald Sterling, how can you be a man of power for so long and be race and not be brought out to the light, because I know a lot of these players come out and they talk about it and stuff, and but I would have been done came out and say, look, the owner of this team is racist. It may not come out as proof of it, but eventually something was gonna happen. And I feel that now is the biggest time to say, get your ass off the bench, sell the team, go away, do what you got to do, come out here, because there's still racism, and to me that proves that racism still exists, and you would have never thought that it would affect a lot of people, because I know there's people that's probably down the street from where I stayed or around the corner, or probably people that I work with, they're probably racist, but it wouldn't affect you as much because they keep their racism closed. You would have thought that somebody who works with you, they'll wait till they go outside the door, jump in their car, jump on the bus, and walk down the street. Like, I don't like them black people at the job. They so, I don't like black people. They wait till they get into the comfort of their own privacy to talk about their racism, because you're not going to affect your job, your credentials. You're not going to expect, if you're a big multi-million-dollar company owner, you're not going to, because just like I was saying how Chick-fil-A affected. I know a lot of gay people that used to, I'm not saying I knew a lot of people, but I'm saying I'm quite sure there was gay people that used to go in Chick-fil-A and used to buy food. Now, after the owner of Chick-fil-A doesn't condemn homosexuality, I'm quite sure that homosexuality attendance in their restaurants has dropped, because I'm not finna go into a company, if I was gay, I'm not finna go into a company that doesn't like homosexuality. I'm gonna protest and not go eat their food, even though their food is good. I'm not finna go into a company that doesn't like homosexuality. That's just like I'm not finna go to a Clippers game and I know the owner of a Clippers game is racist and doesn't like black people. That's gonna make your company look bad, and that's why the commissioner of the NBA said, look, we're not gonna have you as an owner of the team, or we're not gonna have you coming to the games because you're gonna affect our attendance at the game. So we're gonna ban you from anything that affiliates with the Clippers. And we're going to fine you $2.5 million for your comments. And plus, now we're going to try to make you sell the company, because nobody still is not going to come to the game. Even though you're banned from the games and banned from the events, you're still owner of the company. And a lot of people is not going to like that, and they're still not going to come, because they're going to fear, as long as you're owner of the team, we're not going to come to the games. So now they're going to try to get you to sell the team to somebody. And I'm quite sure they're going to sell it to a minority, which is a black person, because they already said in the media that Oprah Winfrey, along with two other people, wants to buy the team. The two other guys that are with Oprah say that Oprah don't want to run the team. She just want to have ownership of the team. And I believe Oprah wants to have ownership of the team just to prove a point that they want to have some diverse in the team. But in the NBA, but they do have a lot of diversity, because Jay-Z owned the Brooklyn Nets. Shaquille O'Neal is part owner of a basketball team. There's diverse in the sports industry, because there are black owners in the sports industry, and stuff like that. But she probably just wanted to own the team just so they can prove a point that they want to have a black person on that. She don't want to run it. She just want to have ownership. And I agree with that, because I feel basically, hey, what I'm saying, racist people don't need to be ownership of anything if they're going to open their mouth about their racism. What I'm saying? People who dislike a certain sexual orientated, like people who don't like gay people, or people who don't, who are racist, shouldn't be of a high authority, or shouldn't be part of shouldn't own a corporation, or shouldn't be high in a corporation if they're not going to keep their mouth shut. Donald Sterling, if you knew that you're racist and you're a multi-million-dollar person who owns a multi-million-dollar team, shut up. Don't bring your racist slurs to the public eye, because it's going to face consequences, which bans you from NBA, and more consequences, which you have to pay $2.5 million in fines. And that right there proves to us that you messed up, you made a mistake, you did the cost, you did the crime, now you got to pay the time. I'm going to do a follow-up show on this, because this developing story is still coming up, because this is just coming to the surface, and it's been this past week, and I'm going to let y'all know We're gonna do a update version. I'm gonna get more information and more facts. I'm gonna do more updates on this. By that time, hopefully they'll have any reason if he are selling the team or not. I want to know what y'all feel about this. Comment at the bottom of this page of this show at the comment section. Also email me roundtable00@yahoo.com and let me know how you feel about this, and if you have any other suggestions on this, and if you have any information regarding this story, or if you want me to talk about any topic, or if you have a new topic that you want me to discuss, let me know. Because this story is really this is like new racism to us, and now it's for a long period of time, really didn't have too much about racism and stuff. The little Paula Deen situation wasn't really stuff, everybody, controversial, but this is something really, because he's really truly racist, and it's like he really don't care. And all we want to know. I thank y'all for watching. This is another edition of the Roundtable Talk. I am your host, C Money. Look out, like I said, look out for me on an update episode of this, because we're going to be doing an update episode of this story, and it's going to be within the next week or two, or next coming week or so. You may even see me the next day doing another update. I thank you. I appreciate y'all for watching. This is the Roundtable Talk. Look out for an update episode. I'm your host, C Money. Catch you next time. Have a nice day.